I just started the drone recorder taking off.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Alright, I want to get some drone videos of the property and a couple of the things that I have done thus far. Alright, so this is one clearing and a road. I got a road coming into it from both directions. I picked these two clearings because of the terrain. You know, you got to kind of work with the terrain. I mean, you don't have to, but... And then that lane there is a... Oh, that's a road. Alright, I was looking at the wrong one. Wait a minute, what clearing is this? Oh, that's the pond. Duh. Alright, never mind. I don't know the property that well yet. Okay, there's the pond. I cut a new road system connecting, see that road right there. So that corner of that field, if someone were to buy a 40 there, it takes the pond dam over and then to the left, and then it comes out there where I can cut it in off of the main driveway there, or that grass field. Alright, now let's look for the building clearings. Here's the first one, and you see at the very end of it down there, there's a high line, and I got already a high line clearing. If somebody wanted to pipe power in there, they could. That could be, you know, a 5 or a 10 acre lot. And then I got one up here, again, using the terrain. I know these two are a little bit close, but sometimes you only can get what you can get. This one could have two entrances. This one could come in off the road there. There's actually a gate there, and I cut a path in there, so you can get into it from the road right now, but I also just cut this new one. That's a driveway from the highway, so that path can come in and hit that opening, or there's a road there that I cut through there. You see that comes under the high line. That could be for a separate parcel. And then that one I just showed you on the left, they could use, I could give them access from the road so that they would both have their own accesses. There's the second access. That one's all done with gravel. I would still like to do some more clearing, but I got a road you could see cut over here in case that's going to be a shared opening. So here you see the road splits. The first road is kind of bordering the neighboring property by that pond. And then you see it goes up through the woods. Let's see if we can follow that. I got two roads now up here that are going to parallel each other. That there is a nice bottom. That could be a nice food plot for someone. I did a little bit of clearing in there. So anyways, the first road along the property line there goes to this. This is a 7 acre parcel back here. And it cuts, you know, just gets you into that. And then the second road I've got, you could see, follows this bottom. Follows this bottom, and then it punches out at this back corner 40. So if we need an access road for this back 40, which I'm hoping we get a property owner, a neighboring one, to buy it. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I'm wrong again. That's not the right road. Let me show you where I went wrong. I cut a side road here. And it's also strange from the air. So where that bottom was, I cut a side road. Okay, see, there you see it branches off here. We'll try to follow it. I mean, it's a thin road through the woods. See if we can see any downed trees. Okay, yeah, this is the neighbor there, and then I got a road through these woods right here. And it pops out at kind of our corner, which should be, yeah, right around in here. That road pops out. I mean, we can't really see it too good. There it is. It looks like there it is. Yeah, and it pops out right here at the edge for this back 40 over here. I mean, I'd really love to sell that to the property owner because that just makes 100% sense. So this is a 40 in the middle. So if we just sold this 40 in the middle, that road I just showed you in this corner could be an access road. So my goal is to not have people sharing roads. So there you could see that road that goes across the pond dam. That could service this 40. Okay, and then everything from the barn over to the east, there's another 150 acres over there. You could either sell it one piece, and whoever buys the barn can access it over here to the east, or I've got 2 driveway permits. It's a really beautiful chunk of ground back here. It just would be, if someone bought that building and 150 acres, would be a great hunting camp. I haven't done any work back here yet. It really doesn't need much. It's got trails. It's got broken up with nice fields here. So it's really a beautiful, beautiful piece. I did put an offer to the neighbor on the east side, and I got nothing yet. So it's going to be going listed here really quick. I put a call into Lucas. We're going to look at options. We did post a sign out in front. But all this here is about 150 acres on the east side. And then up there, I do have 2 driveway permits that I have not cut yet next to that cell tower. So, man, I mean, we're making progress. It's slow, but all it takes is, you put some on the market. And then the other thing is that, if people bought a parcel, whether it's a building parcel or hunting, they could also hire us out to make changes to it. If they want a wildlife pond, or if they want a gravel pad or whatever, they could hire us out and make changes. So that's kind of a bonus. So anyways, that's a drone flight. We're in the end of January. I did talk to Lucas this morning. They're going to come out and do some assessments with what I have done already, and give me some options too. And then meanwhile, I said I did put a sign up to just call me direct. I mean, I'm going backwards here. I want to go down. So that's it. That's the tour. Looking good. Big progress. All right, I'll catch you later on the next one. Thanks for joining us.